This weekend was insane. I scrambled to the second tallest peak in Banff National Park and my tallest peak at 11,600 feet, went to canyons and waterfalls, and while camped on Crown land. This is how it started.
Let's get to our campsite for the night. We may have found a good spot to camp tonight. We basically just added some dehydrated potatoes to this. I just wanted something to add calories and texture to it because it's kind of like not very, like, it's good on its own, but it needs something. So we'll see how this works out. We'll see if they stay crunchy or if they soften up. I am hungry. I have not eaten since lunch, so this is a nice little dinner here. Very filling, so it should be very good. Okay, we're all packed up. I'm gonna try to get some sleep before we have to wake up at 3 in the morning. So not gonna get much sleep, but we'll try to make the best out of what we've got. So let's do it, and then let's go do this absolutely insane hike tomorrow. I have been waiting to do this hike my whole life. I'm so excited. Paid $37 for parking, and we're gonna get everything ready now. I myself to eat breakfast very early here because I need some energy for the trail, especially before it gets bright outside. Here is where we split off to get up to Sentinel Pass. Making good progress on the switchbacks. Not really rushing, but just going at a good pace, trying to get as much elevation out of the way as I can. So that over there is Sentinel Pass. You definitely cannot see it on the camera, but we're getting like relatively close actually. This is Sentinel Pass over here. That is Paradise Valley looking towards Lake Louise. And then we are heading up here to Mount Temple. We are now ascending on the west face of Mount Temple. Road is well defined, but it is definitely steep, so hoping that I'll get quite a bit of shade, but I'm hoping for some sunlight by the time we get to the crux, just to make it a little safer. It's a little bit of a section there where you have to use your hands, but pretty straightforward. There's a bunch of cairns. We're basically just going straight up there. I think the crux would be maybe there. The sun is coming up now. We have our helmet on, and I am starting to get short of breath. We're at about 2950 right now. Just about at 3000, which is the highest I've ever hiked up to. So we'll see how I feel after this part, but it's probably going to be a lot slower travel. Looks like this is the crux here. There's a rope up there, so I'm sure this is the route. Sunrise is starting as well. Pretty sure that was the crux right there. Looks like it's just scree from here. Not sure about over there, but I guess we'll see soon enough. Just made it over the shoulder, and that over there is Horseshoe Lakes and the end of Paradise Valley. And then the peaks beside Lake Louise. Wow. Phenomenal. Some more little scrambling. Doesn't look too bad at all though. The Alpine glow on the peaks is absolutely insane though. First sitting break, we're at 31:75 about. We're definitely going slower now. I can feel it. I think before the summit it's just all scree, so I think we'll make it up within an hour. Route is still very well defined, so no complaints. Just keep following it up. There's the summit of the beast. We're actually not that far off, so I am very motivated to keep going, even if my lungs aren't. 100 meters of elevation gain left. Summit is right up there. It is such an incredible day. Okay, I complain about the smoke, except this looks so fucking cool. It literally looks like an inversion. Wow, this is awesome. Okay. I think there's a person up there, unless it's just like a really person looking like rock. Okay, does that not look like a person? Okay, I think it's a Karen. I can't. Yeah, that's a Karen. And just like that, we have officially made it to my tallest summit yet. At 3,550 meters, or 11,600 feet. This is the summit of Mount Temple. Woohoo! And the view is still actually there on the other side. Like, I'm not complaining. Look at this. Insane. I think I'm gonna try to see what some of these peaks are here. So over there you can see Saddle Mountain and Observation Mountain, I think it's called. Or it's something like that. I've done it before. Over there is Devil's Thumb, St. Piran. You can see the switchbacks on it. And then White Niblock. You zoom out, we have Mount Victoria over there, and then in front we have Haddo, and there's another one. We have Horseshoe Lake over there with Paradise Valley, which is this whole valley here. Over there we have Eiffel. I believe that is Eiffel. I thought Eiffel is supposed to be taller, so I'm not sure if that's Eiffel or not. And then you have the Valley of Ten over there. Moraine Lake down there, and then Consolation Lakes over there. You can even see that we're actually above the smoke because the other 11ers are poking up in the distance. We're literally just gonna chill up here for like quite a little bit because I'm not really in a rush to get down, and I mean it's cold, but like it'll warm up. Also, I just want to spend some time up here and enjoy the view. Like, that was a lot of effort. 1,700 gain, so I deserve a break. I'm gonna eat some lunch up here before I head down as well. So I should probably eat something now because I haven't, like, literally I took like 4 breaks and I just drank water. I didn't even eat anything, so we're gonna eat something now and just enjoy these views. Been going from 600 meters up to 3,500. This thing is about to burst at the seams, but now we're gonna eat it, so we'll be good. I've literally just been sitting up here for an hour, and the smoke has kind of been going away, like in the vicinity of where I am, which is like so awesome. Like, you can see really well now all the peaks, so no complaints. Also, second person of the day, I mean first other person to reach the summit today is coming up, so we'll have some company now. Heading back down now. Not much of a rush. It is definitely warmer, but still beautiful. The smoke cleared up a little bit. You could actually see a Cinnabon there at the top of it, which is kind of cool. Now just going down. I think we're getting close to the crux now. And then it should be nice because we actually just did the whole hike up in the dark. So we get to actually see the whole hike now, which is going to be nice. Make it a lot more interesting than just like a running down situation. We're now heading down from Sentinel Pass. It looks really beautiful, the lake, so we should get a nice picture there, and then pretty much flat or downhill to the Moraine Lake trail. Mistaya Lakes, I think this is called. Looks like there's some clouds by the summit, and that is where we were today. Crazy. What a big day, but what a beautiful trail. It wasn't even that like long of a day. I think right now we're at about 2 p.m. We started at 4:30, so about 10 hours because I spent 3 hours at the summit, so yeah. About 3.3 kilometers left, so shouldn't take more than 30 minutes. Some of the larches are starting to turn. I mean, it is second week of September. There should be another 2 viewpoints on this trail, and Moraine Lake is looking more blue than ever. I don't think I've ever seen it that blue before. Even last time I came, crazy. But I think this is gonna have to get its own video. I mean, it's not that long of a trail, but it is just so beautiful. There's so much to see. You really get a great view of like everything because you're basically in the Alpine for most of the hike. and you just get so high above all the other peaks. This is the second tallest mountain in Banff National Park, just behind Mount Forbes. So I thought that was kind of cool. Ended up being about 1,700 meters of elevation gain and about 17 kilometers. So definitely a pretty big one. A full day hike. I'm glad that I started early. Got to enjoy lots of time at the summit, and I'm glad the smoke cleared up as well. After we go to Abraham Lake today, then tomorrow we have our Glacier travel and mountaineering course. So that should be really fun. I'm looking forward to that. It should be an absolutely epic adventure. Yeah, let's just enjoy this hike right now. That is Moraine Lake. Just following the switchbacks now, which are a lot more pleasant when it's not dark outside. Although it wasn't really that bad this morning. I felt fine. I was just making a lot of noise, but oh my god. We've made it. The lake is right over there. Wow, that was a long day. The Moraine Lake Lakeshore. That over there's the rock pile. I do not have enough energy to go over there. So we're gonna go get the shuttle back now. Very short trail, about 500 meters. There is some sort of lookout that exists. I didn't know that existed, but not doing that today because it's 6 kilometers each way. And I am tired. Pretty nice trail with some elevation loss, but I hope the canyon is nice. Some cool little side viewpoints here. You do got to be careful because there's huge drop-offs. So cool. Really neat place actually. And then people scramble up there because there's a little thing, but this looks like something we're not doing today. This is our spot. Honestly, one of my favorites. Is just so beautiful. I love it. Look at that. Amazing. We're gonna cook some dinner now. So let's see. Oh, the door's locked. So I ordered this little solar panel setup because I want it to be more self-sufficient. So we're just gonna try out testing this. It's at 66% right now. We'll just leave it out while we're cooking and then we'll see if it actually charges at all. We actually had really interesting conditions on Mount Athabasca, but we did make it to the summit with the guide for the Glacier travel course, which was so awesome. It was such a beautiful view, but definitely pushing the limits of my comfort zone. Okay, we've gotten to a free campsite on the Cline River, which is what I was looking for because I wanted somewhere to put my feet in the water. And it might be a little challenging here, but we'll figure something out. So I just climbed Athabasca and my feet are so sore from 2 11ers that I just did. I mean, you saw Temple. Athabasca was crazy. I'll show a photo of it, but I didn't really film that because I was concentrating on trying not to die. So now we're here to enjoy this beautiful place for the evening and sleep in tomorrow. I cannot wait, but let's go set up the camp chair and table and make a nice little place for tonight. I think the Stag's chili from Costco is actually the best thing ever. It is so good and you can add anything to it. So I have crackers today and this is like the best post-hike meal. It is just so filling and so good. Driving to Siffleur Falls now. The road is supposedly very muddy after that night of rain, but we'll see if we can make it. This trail is so awesome. You just cross that and then now we're literally on a boardwalk. Trail cam. Hello. And look at that. It's just so beautiful. What a nice trail. Everything is so muddy and wet now because of yesterday. It wasn't even like forecasted to rain. I forgot to check the forecast before I left, but I remember checking it like a day or two before, and it said that it was like supposed to just be cloudy, and then I just wake up at 11 o'clock and it's just thundering and literally like downpouring. I thought that it was gonna start hailing, and I was worried about hail damage, but we were good, so no issues there. We're just on the trail now. It's in great shape. Basically just follow this for another 2 kilometers, and then we're gonna cross another bridge, and then we'll be at the falls. Second bridge here. The Siffleur River is definitely flowing quite a bit. Here we have about 30 meters of elevation gain just to get up above the canyon walls there. There's a bunch of trails that just don't exist on the maps here, so I wonder where they're all going to. That is a big canyon. I did not think it would be that big. I think that's a viewing platform over there. So we'll just keep following this trail. Also, this is a very popular trail. There's fences, signs, everything you could ever want. And wow, look at that. Insane. Look at that view, wow. The viewing platform for the falls is right over there, so that's where we're headed. And these are the Siffleur Falls. Wow, very impressive. Okay, on the way down, I actually stopped at the side trail, and then there's actually a wire across the bridge, which is kind of cool. There's a security camera watching it, which is kind of interesting. Nice mountains and a sign that's to not keep going this way. But there's quite a trail that goes that way. But kind of nice to do this as a loop of sorts. Then you get to see a little bit more. Very scenic trail for the short elevation gain in kilometers. 7 kilometers round trip and about 80 meters of elevation gain. So very nice short trail. Very awesome to just do on a nice day like this where it's smoky and kind of muggy. So, well, we're gonna head back to the car now, and then we're gonna head back to Edmonton for a few days before the next epic adventure. Gonna go back to Rogers Pass. It's gonna be so awesome. Can't wait to share that with you. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video and want to see more like this, I upload videos every week, and consider subscribing. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.